to the Royal View. I'm Mary Burkott.
I'm Janine.
I'm Leo Fitzsimmons.
And I'm Raul.
And we have been on hiatus for quite some time.
We apologize.
So, yes, we're sorry. We know you guys have been really missing us.
We missed you guys.
Yes, but we're back. Unfortunately, after this episode, we have to go on another hiatus just because we have spring break. But we will make up for it with our wonderful insights this episode.
Yes.
So, Janine, do you want to introduce our first topic today?
Okay, so we've been missing a couple weeks, and so we'll just recap what happened in last 2 weeks. Kim Kardashian posted a nude selfie on Instagram, and it got tons of responses, both positive and
Oh, it was
negative.
on Instagram?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was on Instagram.
Well, I think
Yeah,
it was
no, it was on
both.
Instagram.
I mean, you could post the same thing on all social media. I think. At the
Well,
same
yeah,
time.
but I just didn't know it was on social media. I thought she just dropped a picture, like the other one. What's it called? The Breaking the Internet picture.
Oh, no. It's just on her Instagram and on her social media.
change
So
my
she
opinion
posted this
either way.
picture looking damn good in my opinion. And a lot of people were coming out and saying, basically being negative about the picture and saying, I know Chloe Grace Moretz was saying something along the lines of, you should be encouraging women to be successful for something more than just their body or
Right.
something along the lines of that.
And Bette Midler said something along those lines.
Shaming her for posting this picture of if we wanted to see a picture of something we haven't seen of Kim Kardashian, she's gonna need to swallow the camera. I think it was something along those lines.
That was hilarious.
Which is hilarious, and I assume that was a joke.
Kim Kardashian came back at both Chloe
hard.
and Bette Midler.
Yeah, pretty hard. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Although, I feel like her responses were just immature,
No, I totally
childish
agree with you.
responses.
I said I agree with I don't agree with what Chloe and Bette Midler were saying or anyone who supported either of those people were saying, but I don't necessarily think that Kim answered in the right way in
No.
terms of if she were to just have been witty and
'Cause basically
clever
she
and
was like-
respectful, it
Oh,
would have
for
been
the
better.
people that don't know what you're talking about, why don't you give us an example of one of the things that Kim Kardashian said?
She was
in
saying,
response?
everybody welcome Chloe Grace Moretz to Twitter
because no one knows who
because
she
no one
is.
knows who she is. It was just
And
something.
then Bette
you know what
Midler
I
was
mean?
something.
I don't know who
for
she
Bette
is. Who
Midler,
is
she
she?
was something about her
She
being
was
a
in
fake
Kick-Ass. I
friend.
feel like you've seen Kick-Ass.
Yeah, what were you saying about Brent Miller?
No, Kim Kardashian was telling her about how she was a fake friend or something
Basically,
like that.
Bette Midler had sent her some kind of flowers or some
Yeah.
kind of gift previously, and she was saying, "Wow, you go and send me a gift, and then you kind of go shade me online, way to be fake or something random like that." But basically,
They're talking crap too.
I totally. I mean, yeah, she's allowed to say what she wants, but I feel like if she wanted to respond in a way that was really oh damn, she got them, it would have
Kim
been
Kardashian.
more well thought out, I think, and less petty. But regardless, I was on Team Kim the entire time. What team were you on, Leo?
I'm going to be blatantly honest. I really could not care what's going on right now. Anything that you do
Thanks, Leo.
in today's...
Thanks.
Thanks for your great insight on
no,
that.
anything
Thank
you-
you for being on my side.
Anything
Who
that you
cares?
do in today's society is going to have positive and negative repercussions. Specifically, since we're talking about Kim Kardashian, I'm not going to say that I'm surprised something like this happened, honestly. I have not read any of these responses. I will believe that Bette Midler probably took a much more, maybe sophisticated approach to it, whereas Kim Kardashian was
Bette Midler
a
also
little
responded
kid.
oh, calm down, jeez. It was just a joke. You can't take
Yeah,
one.
I mean, I can see that Bette Midler was joking about that. Chloe Grace Moretz was being serious with what she was saying. And a part of me understands where Chloe was coming from, but I don't agree with it because in and of itself, it's quite hypocritical because you're trying to tell a woman how to be successful by telling her what not to do. Do you know what I mean? Saying oh, you shouldn't be posting these pictures, but why not? Do you know what I mean? Why can't she post that? What makes that wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because the idea now, this is how things work now. See, we see something that we don't like, so we attack it with the same amount of hatred that people attack things that we do like. And so it's this whole thing with feminism, right? So now the whole feminism movement is just kind of women need to be empowered. People need to do what they want. People being naked and stuff like that kind of goes against what their ideals are. So
Why?
they're gonna shame some people, some mainstream, the main thing. I know your whole thing is that's not but a lot of people, they identify with this idea that showing your body is not good. You should be what she said. You should be known for more than your body. They were because
But why can't
women
you be known for both? Why can't you post a nice picture of yourself? You're looking good.
Because women have historically been objectified as a sexual object over time, and a lot of new wave feminists want to kind of change that aspect. Now, you don't necessarily agree with that, but they want to change that aspect where they think, oh, you shouldn't showcase your body. Some
No,
people
I
think
would
that
say
it's
that's
more
opposite.
feminist that you should be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
fine.
think.
To be
But I'm
honest,
saying
I
that
agree
people,
with Raul.
I'm just
But
saying
I'm
that
saying,
people
like,
still attack. That's just
I
the
agree.
motive
I know what
thing.
you're saying.
They
I know
attack
what
things
you're
that they
saying.
feel isn't a part of their group, even though it's hypocritical.
I know what
because
you're
it's-
saying.
Yeah.
I just think that personally, my idea of feminism and the way that I look at it is like I was saying to my friend, I wouldn't post that picture, but I don't have no issues with her posting it. Do you know what I mean? I'm more of like, do what you want. I don't think it discredits you in any kind of way. If you think you look great and you want to post a nude selfie of yourself, more power to you. I would never do that, but I'm totally more than happy with you doing it. And for my own reasons, because I have family and I
That's
would want
where I
them to
get
see that,
divided
but-
because like you want to show off your body, go ahead, do
Yeah.
whatever you want, but like I can't stand Kim Kardashian. I think the
okay.
whole Kardashian clan is just a waste of space.
I like them. I
you
love
can
them.
see
And it's just like, it's for her, coming from her, I think it's just more attention grabbing than anything.
course
It's
it
not
is.
like body positive. I think
I
it's
don't
just
know.
more like, look at, here's my body.
I don't know
Just
if I
here's
totally
my
agree with
body.
that, but I mean, I just think
What
that
substance did she have for posting that picture?
because
other
she
than
looks
she's
good, why
irrelevant?
not?
But yeah, but I know.
I
but
feel like
that's
there
all
should be a
her pictures
context.
But think
though.
about
In theory-
Otherwise,
think
you're just
about
posting pictures.
Why?
But why not?
But why did she? It's not like why not.
theory,
But it's like yeah, she could post this picture if she
I
wanted
literally
to.
feel
But
like
what's
she
the
said
reasoning?
she looked through
In
her
theory,
pictures
that's
and was
all
like,
of
I
her
look really
pictures.
good in this
Posting,
picture. and
I look
post it.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
in
what's wrong
theory,
with
that's
that?
all of
There's
our
nothing
Instagram
wrong with
pictures.
that, but it's just like, what's the purpose? Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. There doesn't have
Well,
to be a
it's either I
purpose,
look
but
good
then you're
or,
just
oh, this
doing
But
is
it
the
for
purpose
attention.
doesn't necessarily mean it has to be attention. It just could be like,
So
hey,
what
I
is
look
the
good.
other
Why
one?
not? Why don't I put it up?
Okay,
What?
but why? But because you want people to give you attention because you have a nice body, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I mean, that could be
Right?
potentially the reason, but I'm not
Right?
saying that she put it up
She's
for
not
attention,
posting
you
it
never
because
know.
of breast cancer awareness or whatever. Like
She could
she's
just be like,
doing
I
it-
feel myself, I look good. Like, I want to be able to post this picture and let people know that I look
okay,
good.
because she wants attention, because she wants people to acknowledge that she looks good.
Maybe.
Okay,
Well, they didn't.
so we're on the same
so,
thing.
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
because
if
Because
it-
no
people
one,
are gonna
I've
get
seen
mad.
other people like do that on Instagram, and it's
Yeah,
like when they
it's
do that,
annoying.
it's full of a message about like body positivity
Exactly,
and stuff.
But it's not.
I
Because
don't.
it's just attention.
I don't necessarily see that coming from Kim Kardashian.
Because when
kind
you're
of
posting
think,
a picture
though,
of your boobs when you have a paragraph this long
when the
about life.
Kardashians like first came
cares?
out, when the whole thing came out, like society was very into the whole skinny, like almost anorexic wise, like models, and you know what I mean. That
I feel
whole
like that was
kind
like
of
a
thing.
90s thing. I don't think Kim Kardashian changed that.
No, I think that the Kardashians
It was
actually,
still
I
prevalent
doubt
in the
it.
No,
early
it was
2000s.
most certainly.
I think it was a more gradual change.
No,
than
I
that.
honestly think that they genuinely had an impact on that because look at these girls are curvy and they still look great. They're amazing and they're healthy
But curvy girls
looking.
have always looked good. That's why
But
I
they
like
were
big-
never-
I
they were
like-
never celebrated.
But that's because every era has like a different thing. Back in the 90s, it was all about boobs. Now it's all about butts. Like
But it was still
everybody
always
has a
about
different
being
shift.
small.
That's true, and that's why people.
But
I like
now
big
I think
butts.
we are much more on like
Baby got
curvaceous,
back.
and I think that
Everybody's
the Kardashians. I
always like
honestly
Yeah,
do
but no,
think
see,
the
you're
Kardashians
talking
had a
about
reason-
her
an impact
paving
on
the
that.
way for
I'm not saying
curvier
it's
women.
just her, but I am definitely saying I think that
But
the Kardashians
I
had
fe-
an impact on that.
This is going to be a stretch, but I feel like I'm sure we all recently know that Barbie just literally
Yeah.
recently introduced a new line that's supposed to be more representative of the body
Yeah,
types,
like-
and there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
variety
yeah,
of them.
yeah. But they
You
all
can't
look
say
good
that Kim
still.
Kardashian really inspired that.
I
No, but
wouldn't
I
call
think
her
that
like
I-
paving the
I
way
wouldn't
for
say
that.
she was the reason that Barbies changed their
No, but I'm
bodies,
saying that's an example of how but you're trying to say that she's paved the way for these
I'm
women.
saying she definitely had an impact. I 100%.
But in
And
what
that means
way?
that everybody who has a big butt and they were showing
Yeah.
it on TV has had an impact. I think it's more of a gradual change than any one specific person.
I'm not saying
I
it's
just
just
think it's
her.
more of
I
a
think she-
societal
I think she had an
shift
impact.
because it's happened before.
I personally think she had an impact because I really do, and that's fine if you guys.
So
don't think
before
that.
her
That's
sex
just what I
tape
mean.
came out, like curvy girls were irrelevant, is what you're saying.
I don't think that they weren't on covers of
like-
magazines. They weren't on television shows.
Wait,
don't think
who,
that's true,
who else
but
could
I
be
don't have
before
the
her?
knowledge
Think
to
about like
true it.
Missy Elliott. She was always like a bigger girl.
Yeah, and she
Yeah, but
loved
she
it. and
wasn't
she was great.
necessarily like being like people weren't like, hey, we
Marilyn
want you to be on
Monroe,
FHM.
who
do you
is
know what I mean?
literally like the sex symbol for curvy people.
But is she even
and
that
that-
curvy?
She kind of was at the time.
Yeah.
For that
She
time
was at the
period,
time,
but she's
and
not-
then she paved the
but
way.
her versus Kim Kardashian are two very different body types.
Okay, but she also has like a butt that's like way too big to be attractive in my opinion. But that's
I
just
also
me.
think that's
Everybody
one-
has their
I
own
also
taste.
kinda
It's all
don't
about
think
proportions.
I don't think it's 100% real.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
actually think Kim's is real.
I don't think so. But you know what? I don't
I
care
think
what her
Kim
reality
definitely
show
did stuff to her
says.
face, but
Her face, probably
yeah,
her breasts.
I think there's definitely stuff done to her face. I don't know, because if you look at her, even when she was like before she was famous, she had a huge butt and she had huge boobs.
She did, but I feel like it looked more natural.
I
feel like
mean,
now it
I
looks
would agree,
ridiculous.
but I feel like
Although
also
she did get pregnant and she got
Yeah,
kind of big,
she got pregnant
but
and-
Yeah.
it's still too much,
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion. But it's just my personal preference.
I think if you
That's
actually
fine.
look at it, Chloe's butt is insane.
Well, Chloe's also
Literally
a
insane,
bigger girl.
Amazing.
But like that whole clan, nothing about them is natural.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
From Kim,
Maybe, like,
from
the
Kim
youngest
to
one.
Bruce.
No, I think Kendall is the most
Nothing
natural
is
out of
the
all.
truth.
Yeah, that's what it's
I'm gonna
Kendall's
get a
the
She's the
complaint for that
second.
joke if somebody heard it.
Kylie's the youngest. She's the one who's like the least natural one.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know where that
I think
we are.
Kendall's the one that's probably most
neither.
natural, but like we'll see in like a couple
but
years.
like the more interesting thing is, I think that all of them are so beautiful naturally. So it's really weird that I think that they wear this much makeup. Like you look at Kylie before she got all this work
don't
done,
know
she was
about
still
that.
so beautiful. I don't know why.
Well,
But I mean,
makeup I
to
think is a
each your
different
own, I'm just
topic.
saying, I think you guys are gorgeous.
Because
about it.
like, I like wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup because
Yeah.
like I think I'm disgusting. I wear makeup because I
it's fun.
think
It's fun
I
to
think
do.
it's
But makeup
fun
look-
and I think it's
makeup
an
makes
art
you look
form.
good.
Yeah, but I think that it's
Yeah.
different.
Look good.
It's different when like you literally you were like changing your face, which is still cool.
Yeah,
but I'm
I
just
don't like
saying,
it.
like
Yeah, I don't
let's
like
just. I mean, like I think it's fine, like do what you want. But like personally, I think that you're so beautiful.
I think
like, even
contouring
I'm not a
can get
big-
ridiculous.
That's
I'm not
what
a
I mean,
big,
like,
yeah,
it's
I'm not a
pretty
big
crazy.
makeup guy.
Some of the
I
things I've
prefer
seen
more natural
online, like
look.
the befores
You
and
mean like
afters, are just so
Maleficent,
crazy.
where like they accentuated the cheekbones?
Yeah, but like have you? I assume you guys like don't watch this, but like have you ever seen like
I've
makeup
seen it,
videos
yeah.
where like
Face
girls
Off.
like no, not face
Oh,
off.
but yeah, there's a new show. I think that's like supposed to be for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that. But like when girls like contour their face, they do like crazy things
Yeah.
like
they like basically look like
put
Native
like
Americans
over
before
here,
they, like, put
a
like, some kind of
highlight
tribal
here,
thing.
here, and then put shadows over here.
I would
Change
love
the
to
structure
learn
of your
that. I would love
Do you
nose.
guys remember the
Change your
Don't Judge Me
neckline.
challenge?
No.
That was really stupid.
What was that?
That was like a while ago. I feel like it's irrelevant. We don't have to talk about
That
that
thing,
right now.
that challenge backfired.
It was
Nothing
like, yeah,
we're
it was
doing right
super
now is
bad. It was
irrelevant.
supposed to be like a body positive meme, and it was
Is
like
anything really body positive?
It was
these
like
days?
so you have your Vine, right? And you're taking your
Vine?
Vine. Yeah. Well, it started on Vine,
Okay.
as most awful things do. So you have this Vine, right? And you see someone, and they have like a monobrow drawn on their face. They have like lipstick and stuff, so make it look like they have acne. They just look really awful, right? So they put this makeup to look horrific.
This on purpose.
Yeah. And then they go up to the thing, and then they pull it out, and then you're like gorgeous. You're like a model. You're doing this whole number, and it's just like supposed to do body positive, but it's like you're basically telling people that look like that they look horrific, and
Yeah.
it's just like
It like
not good.
backfired so bad. I was like,
Yeah, I don't see how that would work,
But
like in a
It's very
positive way.
confusing.
yeah.
I do not know.
So
what
I don't
that
know.
is,
It was
but-
just a dumb challenge, but you know.
yeah.
That's what that reminded me of what you were just talking about. Just a little aside.
Yeah.
Fill some time. How about we do like a PSA break or something?
Yeah, we
right?
could do
Yeah,
a
let's do
PSA
a
break.
PSA break. Sure.
See you when you come back.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
You can sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book could be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
And welcome back, guys. So right now we're going to talk about spring break.
Yay!
All right, everyone, what are you doing for spring break?
Bro, what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Awesome.
No, I'm staying here. I don't have plans. I have mad work to do, so I'm just like literally doing projects. Got to film some stuff. Got to edit some sounds, and just get my life together.
That's kind of cool though.
I guess, but it's just very stressful because it's not stuff that I want to do for me.
Our
It's
spring
stuff that I have
break
to
is
do for
long
class.
this year, though.
Yeah, we do.
Like,
Very,
Huh?
it falls
it's like
on
long this
Easter,
year.
So
Our
This
spring
year?
break.
yeah.
How long is
It's
it?
Yeah, it's like a week and a half.
It's a week and a half.
I feel like before it used to be like 2 weeks, but I could be lying.
I don't know. I don't
Either
remember.
way, it's still a good amount of time. I can catch up on some assignments. And yeah, hopefully my teachers will stop hating me, or my one teacher will stop hating me.
Oh, okay.
Get some work in.
I feel
Because
that.
he's really upset that with my hectic schedule that I'm not just solely focusing on his class. So it's just, it's not a big deal.
I
but
love
yeah.
when teachers are upset about that.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, I don't care. Like he literally told
How
me.
would they know that
He
you?
told this to me in the meeting. What?
How would they know that like you weren't?
Because he knows my whole process because he's a part of the writing department.
Oh.
So he knows like the whole issues that I've been having with trying to graduate on time, and how all of my classes are all project based. Like I have to write a script. I have to.
Oh, that's
film,
right, 'cause
I have
you're
to
doing,
make. I have to like make a
readers.
video. I have an internship. Well, now I have 2 internships, both of which are content producing. And then I have to write like these poems, and like poems are not
the
super
same
easy to
internship.
write. Right? You got to put
Oh, yeah, you
effort
do.
into it.
So you ended up getting somebody to sign off on the script writing one?
Yeah, I got people to sign up all my stuff. All my eggs are in a basket. But, he just gets tight. He's like, you're supposed to produce like 7 additional poems in addition to the ones in class, and I haven't seen any. I'm like, well, I have 3 written right here, 2 of which are actually completed, 1 that's halfway done. I only have to do 4 more after spring break. He's like, whoa.
Is it more freeform, or do you get to choose what kind of poems?
They have to be forms
Okay.
because he wants them to be forms. But the topics are, whatever I want them to be.
That's cool.
But sometimes he doesn't like those topics because they're non-traditional, and then he gets like tight, and I'm just like, I don't know what you want from me,
Should've
dude. It's like
known if it's Raoul, it's gonna be
my thing. Like it's
non-traditional.
gonna be my own thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Go into your thing.
Well, I was very sad because when I got back from England last year, I had no money, like literally $0. I tried to buy a song on iTunes and overdrew my account. So my friends, like immediately when I came back, were like, "Hey, we're going to
on
Cancun. $800 deposit due tomorrow." And I was like, "LOL, I just overdrew my account on iTunes, so no." So I wasn't doing that, and all my friends are going, and I was really depressed and very sad. But then a little bit ago, I got a call from my aunt, Mary Sue, and she was like, "So Ava doesn't," my cousin Ava, Christina and I are all like very close. And like basically we're all just like obsessed with Harry Potter and random geek things. And she called me and she was like, and Ava's turning 16, mind you. And she said that Ava doesn't want to have a sweet 16, she wants to go to Harry Potter World, and you're coming. So I'm going to Harry Potter World for spring break.
You're going to Harry Potter World
Yeah.
too?
Maybe?
what?
No.
Yeah. Oh, she pointed to you, and I was like, oh.
Oh, it was more of like
No.
a celebratory
I mean, I wish, but
okay,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've already been.
So I'm so excited. I've been to Leavesden when I was in England. I went to where they actually filmed Harry Potter, which was so sick. But like this is just like so cool. I'm so stoked. So yeah, basically I'm going to Harry Potter World and I'm hanging out with my dog, who will not have her hair cut for the
Where's
record.
Harry Potter
All right,
World?
next.
Wait, where's Harry Potter World?
In Orlando.
It's in Universal.
Universal
Yeah.
Studios.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sister?
I'm going to be taking the time to relax, catching up on some work, seeing a friend of mine who finished the DCP last semester. Haven't seen her in almost half a year. Just catching up with some friends, gonna go visit my friend who is taking a semester at home from ASU. He actually has a husky puppy. I wouldn't even
Aw.
call him a puppy. He's like this big now. His name is Diesel. So it should be pretty interesting.
That's cute.
He's probably going to shed all over me again and jump on me. So
Aw.
that's going to be my spring break.
All right, for my spring break, for 3 days during the week, I'm just going to go to Ocean City, Maryland, which has a boardwalk, and we're just going to hang out there, me and my friends.
Ocean
And-
City, Maryland.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's cute.
Where's Ocean City by?
Somewhere
It's
in
right here in
Maryland.
Delaware,
Is it?
isn't it?
I have no idea.
You don't
I'm just
know?
going.
I'm just
Like,
going.
no, I
Just
mean,
for the
like,
adventure.
and that sounds
Okay.
stupid, but I'm saying, oh gosh, I just put that on the camera. Like I'm saying, my friend has a place in Bethany Beach in Delaware, and Ocean City, Maryland is like literally like 10 minutes from that. So I'm not saying that's a dumb thing. I know Delaware and Maryland are next to each other, but I mean like Ocean City, Maryland is right next to Delaware.
I did not know that.
So
The more you
there.
know.
That was really good. I'm,
Geography expert.
I'm glad that we rushed that conversation so that we
Yeah.
have nothing to talk about for 10
You think
minutes.
anything
What do you mean? We
crazy
keep
is going to
so
happen
ridiculous.
during spring break?
Anything crazy? I don't know.
Like for other people's spring break? Because I know,
for sure.
like
Oh,
our
probably.
big senior trip is Cancun.
Yeah.
That's where everyone else
Is it
is
Cancun
going.
or is it Punta
My
Cana?
roommate's going to Dominican Republic.
Is it Cancun? I thought it was Cancun.
I think it's a mix between Cancun and
The
Punta
school
Cana.
is taking people to Cancun.
No.
Oh.
No,
people
it
are
was just
going
like
to
when
Cancun?
it, like every like senior group has like a designated like spring trip.
Oh, really?
Spring break. I can't speak.
Actually,
Spring break trip, and apparently
Cancun
Cancun
is
was
the
it.
I
one.
know Cancun is a big one. I think Punta
Cancun
Cana
is
is the
just a
other
big
one.
place in general.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
did you say? Puchi Mama? What?
Punta Cana.
Oh, Punta Cana. Yeah.
I feel like it would have been cool if everyone decided to go somewhere like just so random.
Yeah.
Like let's go to Thailand or something.
That'd be cool.
No.
I'd be down.
Crazy.
Go to Thailand, get flagged by the Air
Well, we
Force.
wouldn't go to Bangkok. We would go to like.
Get banned from ever entering Thailand again.
Go to Thailand,
No offense,
enjoy your
Bangkok,
time,
so.
go back, go to
Yeah.
jail.
Oh, there's a miscellaneous noise going off.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
so how was everybody's parade day? Let's
Snape.
talk about that for
Oh, yeah, we
5
talked about
minutes.
parade day.
How was everyone's parade day? I don't think I saw anybody.
No.
I saw
Did
your
you-
Snapchat,
did you go to the
so I knew
parade?
you were around. I didn't go to the parade.
I did not either. I didn't make it to the parade.
It's like too far.
For once in my life, I actually went to the parade.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty interesting. Saw a plethora of bagpipe players. Saw some interesting propaganda stuff. They had a
Really?
baby, and it was like all pro-life stuff. And one of the stickers just really annoyed me so much. It said St. Patrick was pro-life, and I was like, unless you have written documentation, don't say that St. Patrick was pro-life. You can't just assume stuff.
Yeah, floor manager.
The highlight of it for me was they had an inflatable Rosie the Riveter, who I know Raul knows who Maggie Boga is.
Yeah.
She,
What was this happening? I was at the parade for like a solid hour.
I was
I did not
there
see it.
around. I
What
think it was
is
between
it?
around 11:30 and like 12:30, like that block.
There we go.
Oh, it's off. For those who don't know, we just had a strange beeping noise just go off in the studio.
Yes.
It's a pipe bomb.
I was just gonna say that.
Yep, it was great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I also went to the bar after parade day.
Did you go
That's
to the
fun.
bar? I didn't go. I went to
You didn't go-
Goodfellas at one point, but it was like cover charge $3, and I was like,
Well, Kildare's was 15, I think, right?
No, Killers was like 30.
$30.
I knew it was
cover charge?
something
Yeah.
insane.
Hell no, and you have to buy your drinks after that? No way.
yeah, no.
No way am I gonna
I
pay
mean,
$30
the
to be
prices probably
inside
went
of a
up too.
building.
No, I went to Backyard. There was just $10. So it was-
Still,
What time
I was
did you
pissed
go?
about a $3
that was like the
charge.
Still.
cheapest out of all the bars here.
Goodfellas
Still though,
$3.
you wouldn't want to pay money just to get inside a place. I'm not about
How
that.
late did you guys make
I
it?
had fun there. They had like a live
I-
band.
Don't know.
That was
When
cool.
did you start? When did everybody start?
I started
I
like
got up
you
at
wake up?
6 something, but I would say I started
12?
drinking at 7.
That's cool. I woke up
Oh,
at
I
like
didn't drink.
7. I stayed up pretty late editing a video, which is pretty good.
Wait, I actually saw you playing it in one of the Snapchats. I think
It came
that I
out,
saw.
yeah. So I finished this video with a couple months back. Two of my friends, they were drunk and they were slapboxing, and I filmed it, and it was really funny. So I edited it together to make it like really funny. I put some Rocky music on top of it, put some clips, a little movie magic, and it was fun. And so I like showcased that for all of our friends, and we were drinking in the morning. It was great. They loved
Yeah.
it. Hopefully there might be a part 2. And it was just cool. We were chilling. We were having a fun time. I got Quiznos at like 11, and
I went to Naples for lunch.
yeah, I went to Naples for lunch too. And they were like, "Oh, we open at 7:30," and then I went over there at like 10, and they're like, "Oh, we don't open for lunch for like another hour." So I went back when lunch opened, and I got a sandwich, and I ate half of the sandwich, and I saved the other half. And then at around like 5, I got hungry, so then I went home, cooked up that sandwich, ate it again, and then it just like hit me super bad. So I just like stayed in.
Oh, also disclaimer,
like-
we're all 21.
Oh yeah, we're totally 21 by the way. Yeah.
I'm 22,
That
actually.
actually brings me into a topic we could
Yeah, I feel
discuss.
old
I
as
don't know
hell.
if it's controversial or not.
Nausea?
But
When do we ever not talk about something
the
controversial?
school and
Diarrhea?
how they went about, like before parade day, if anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Before parade
The
day?
school
I
was
thought-
doing
I
a
feel
lot
like
It
of
was really tame.
I thought
Yeah.
it was super tame when we were actually at parade day, but I feel like they made such a big deal about it beforehand.
But they always do that.
The
They
thing is,
always
More
like,
than I was
do.
like used to. I feel
during
like.
parade day, there was people like all over the place, even on our campus, but it like wasn't that crazy.
It
No, I
wasn't that
know.
crazy, but you do got to acknowledge the fact that somebody got stabbed, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, they were
Not a
killed.
Yes.
university student, and some girl got the crap kicked out of
I
her
know!
by a bunch of people,
Wait,
and
I did not
nobody
hear
did
about this.
anything.
You didn't see the video?
There's a video.
When
on-
was
on-
this
I
and
just
where
saw the
was
video
this?
today.
Wait, what?
I saw it
It
the
was
day
very
after.
World-
World.
was
It was
this
Oh my
very
gosh,
World
okay.
Star.
So it was on Clay apparently, and there was.
No, I thought it was on Taylor.
No, wasn't the stabbing on Clay?
It was Clay.
I think the stabbing was on Clay. I thought you were talking about the
No,
fight.
no,
I
no,
thought
the fight was on Clay.
Taylor. Oh, okay.
No, I wanted to know about the fight. I didn't hear
Yeah,
about
the
this.
fight was like, okay, so literally it's just like ratchets all fighting,
Yeah.
but it's like, and they're not university students. I would not say they're university students.
I don't
and
think they. Yeah, were they? I don't know.
This
I don't think
girl
they were.
literally just gets like the crap beat out of her.
Yeah, yeah. It was just some girl.
Like,
Like,
this
I
guy
just see
goes
these
up to-
girls
and they're by
fighting, and then
men.
two dudes like just started beating
guy
and just
goes
running,
up and
kicking her in
kicks
the
her.
head, and they just like run
God.
off. And then like we got two people like half-ass running behind them, like, oh, I'm gonna chase you, but not really, because
Yeah.
I'm like an awful person. Like,
It was
dude,
bizarre.
it's like,
The
okay,
school
I know
didn't-
that it was like 2
I'm
big
s-
black guys, but I think like 20 of you guys, if you all just like jumped these people like for beating up a woman, like I think.
Well,
it's
I
kinda
just think it
ridiculous.
sucked because it came on. It was all over social, like on all over Facebook
Yeah.
at least.
I didn't
And there was
know
people
that.
commenting like, oh, like all these like university students, stuck up like rich kids who just like drink all day, and I'm like, they weren't even university
It's,
students
like,
that got into
everywhere,
the
though.
fight.
I'm surprised our
Yeah.
school didn't send like a police report.
Well,
or
because I
anything.
think it was obvious that it wasn't actually like anything involved with the university.
No, I know,
It
but
wasn't, but
sometimes
they
they
still
send
tell
it-
you-
they
they
still
still tell
send
you stuff.
things.
I didn't hear about the
community
stabbing
advisory.
either
Oh
for
yeah,
the
you're right.
university,
We didn't get a
so I
community
don't know.
advisory about it. That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
But I don't think because I don't think anything came of it.
Yeah.
I think some people just got beat up, and then that's just what happened.
I think
Not
there
the
were arrests
stabbing.
made. I
The
think-
stabbing's more serious.
Yeah, no, I know, and I didn't hear about that, which I was surprised.
I think it
think
was
there
fatal
were-
too, right?
Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah.
I think so.
There
That's
were arrests
unfortunate.
made for the fight apparently though.
People always got to ruin stuff. I
Yeah, but
understand.
I also just feel like, okay, listen, like
But in general, I
if
think
we
it's
have parade
pretty
day,
sad.
it's one day where like everybody goes out and just like has great time.
Everybody has it. It's just
It's just like
any other
one day
holiday.
though. Like, why is it such a big deal?
People acting like this is the purge.
And
but
I
it's
understand.
not.
I understand
It's
for
not.
underclassmen maybe if they're gonna be crazy about underclassmen, but I'm getting emails like you can't have anybody stay over. Like, well, I'm like,
But they
I'm
always,
21,
but you
they're
gotta think
21.
about this. The university has to like cover all of their bases because if anything happens on their watch, it doesn't reflect on you. It reflects on
I
them.
know, but, like-
and,
Yeah.
if anyone gets sued, it's the school, and they don't want to take that risk. So they have to kind of be over the top like that to like deter students. And if you're dumb enough to be deterred, then good. And if you're smart enough to be a smart individual, then that doesn't apply to you. Because I feel like most people know how to like handle themselves.
I agree.
Like nothing really
Well,
happens most
Maybe
of the time.
not like freshmen or
Yeah,
sophomore.
no, but that's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying. That's what I'm
saying,
saying.
though.
So
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
those
saying.
people that like don't understand what's going on, but then with experience you learn, just like anything else.
I just thought it was
But they
dumb that
always
they
have to
wouldn't let
cover their
us
bases, you know.
have people. Stay
But they always
over.
say that you can do whatever you want if you live off campus. Like,
Well,
what
I
are you gonna
don't.
do? Oh well, you don't.
Yeah.
I forget. I always forget. I feel like you live on.
I
like,
live
Clay.
in
I forget.
senior apartments on campus.
That's true, and that's unfortunate.
I
but
won't
they have
say if
to,
I did or did
they're
not
on their
have somebody-
But
property,
the
Yeah,
thing
they
is,
have
like,
to
once you
play
get to
ball.
like our level of like apartments, like junior and senior apartments, they don't really like care. It's not
Some
really
people
enforced.
are still so
I know,
dumb.
but I
They'll
wasn't
bring like
sure.
20 kids. They'll bring like 20 kids
Yeah.
to the place, and they'll be reckless. And
That's
it's like,
ridiculous.
People are stupid. Like they still have to do that because people are stupid. So
And the
it's
schools like did other things to try to like take students out of this
Yeah.
place during the time. Like they
Yeah.
had
They
a
had a
New York
retreat.
trip. They had a
New York
retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was really surprised as to
They had
how
a gaming
calm everything
tournament going
was.
on that
Yeah,
day.
exactly. They had a bunch
Everything
of
was
stuff.
super
Yeah.
calm, and I didn't like think.
Yeah.
I did not see. I was never like, oh goodness, like what's about to happen. It
Yeah.
was totally
Like
fine.
they didn't bring out the
Right.
horses.
I
like
didn't see
last-
anyone running.
The horses
from
were there.
anything. Were
Were
they? I
they?
didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I petted
I see
them.
them.
I thought you weren't.
I saw. You know what I thought was nice was
Yes.
that
I was
on
told that.
Clay there were police, but they were just kind of monitoring.
like,
They were
standing
just
there, yeah.
monitoring. They
Yeah.
weren't.
Because like the police can't really do
harassing
anything
people.
at that point.
Yeah.
Like they know
Yeah.
like students are gonna get drunk.
Yeah, they know that
If
there's
anything
parties
that's
going
out
on.
of hand, then they have
But
to
that's
do
what
something.
I like how they were just there as like a security measure,
Yeah.
and they weren't just like actively
Like, trying to get
screwing
people in
people
trouble, yeah.
over
Yeah.
unless you were being like really obvious about
Yeah,
it. You know?
exactly.
So it's like that was nice. So it was more of just like we're trying to look out for like the well-being of people as
But it
opposed
was a
to just being
beautiful
like.
day.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it was a really
literally,
nice day.
So nice
So
out.
nice.
It was just a great parade day to go out on. I thought. So.
Yeah, I agree. That was good.
I think we're gonna go for another PSA break,
Are we? I thought we
Or
should
are we
just
just
do the
ending?
songs and then just end it.
or
Right?
we
Yeah.
could do that.
We're gonna
yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah, let's just do the songs. And
wait,
then
we gotta
we'll
take our
finish it.
selfie,
Because
though.
I gotta finish watching Inception with my class.
And I have to also finish fighting with my parents.
We all have to. Oh my
That's
god.
fun. We all have to do school stuff. So
Yeah.
let's get the, let's
And
get the
school
heck
stuff,
out of here.
obviously, but I'm just currently fighting with my parents because they want to give my dog a haircut the day I get back. No, it's not gonna happen. She looks terrible when she gets a haircut.
All right.
Okay, on her selfie.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. You can check that out on the Facebook page, but we never actually post it, but we are gonna post it if I like it.
All right, Raul. What's your
Wow.
song of the
Oh, I
week?
know, I hate it. You won't see it.
Okay, so I guess this is just like a tradition, just like a. All right, my song of the week is, I don't know, some song by a band that's really good.
Great.
Wow, really
yeah.
insightful there.
Mary,
know.
what's your song of the week?
No, you
nothing.
have to say something.
I have nothing. Okay, let's just do like anything by the Pixies. Listen to the Pixies; they're really good. Let's do Crackety Jones. It's a fun one. All right,
Okay.
go.
I have two. I always have
Of course
two.
you do.
Okay.
So
They're
number
both by
one.
Mahogany Sessions.
No, they're not. But Mahogany Sessions is really good. It's I Want to Feel Alive by The Lighthouse and The Waller, or The Whaler. I'm not really sure how you say it. Really awesome song and really fun and just like. I just can't wait for it to be summer. I can roll my windows down and bump that song. And then also the 1975 came out with a new album, and I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I'm really digging Loving Someone. No, Loving Someone.
Okay.
But yeah, those are my songs.
Leo?
Mine is a soundtrack. Janine should be familiar with this. So
boy. What
I
is it?
recently saw the University
Les Mis.
Players production of Big Fish. So
Oh,
I've
okay.
actually been listening to the Broadway cast album all week. It's actually really, really good. So yeah,
It's
mine's
actually
Big Fish.
really wasn't a bad play.
I loved it
I heard it-
actually.
that
I like how
good,
you
yeah.
said that.
I-
Like,
I regret
that I
it should have
didn't
been an
see it sooner.
expectation
Yeah.
that it was bad.
Yeah.
I love that you saw me backstage. though. Janine
What's that
comes up to me
motion?
after the show and she's just like, "Oh, BTW, I saw you from backstage."
Yeah, I just saw you. All right, my song of the week is Formation by Beyonce because it was just stuck in my head.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet. But I know
That
there's
came out
something about
weeks
like
ago.
there's hot sauce in my purse or something.
Which is actually a line.
Yeah, it's a
something
line.
like
It
that.
totally is. But I've heard it. Like
Okay.
heard that line, but I haven't heard the whole song. But anything Beyonce is my
Just
thing,
your
so.
reenactment of it was phenomenal.
I don't even know that's how it goes, but.
All right, I think we're wrapping up now. So.
Yes, we are. What a great show. We hope you guys will tune in the next 2 weeks when we're finally back. Don't miss us too much.
As always, we always miss you guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Can we leave now?
Yeah.